Hello everybody, my name is Joe Bodnik. Welcome back to The Dunge. And, I don't know, something feels a little bit different today. It's weird. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But the plan for today is, I think... Hello Alice, welcome back. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the Darkest Dungeon, and whether we win or lose, I might just say, you know what, that's enough, because we've been playing this game quite a while now, and I think we need to move on. It's been an emotional time, but I think it might finally. We might finally be at that point. We might finally be at the zenith. But let's see how we do. We still need to level up our guys. We still need to level up our main team. Nice googly eyes? I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything looks normal to me. completely normal. Oh, I know you won't, Jester, you son of a... We need to level up the Jester to level 6. Then we will be ready. So we need to tackle a dungeon that isn't super easy first. And I'd rather be successful, so I won't do a boss. Maybe later. We'll activate 3 animalistic shrines. And hopefully everyone will feel good about themselves after that. Ah, yes, we have a problem with this layout, don't we? Because their location abilities don't mesh well together. I think we settled on putting him there, didn't we? Because he can't use Abyssal Artillery, but he can still do other things. This is our Darkest Dungeon team. This is gonna be a dry run for the day. Let's see how well we do. And then any horrible diseases they have, we can heal up with some easy dungeons before we go into the finale, as it were. Make sure we're nice and stocked up. Of course, I'm not going to be bringing back any treasure because this is taking up all of my space. But that's fine. We'll manage. I like how the Crusader's expression seems slightly pained since Zombie Alice's eyes are protruding through the visor. Yeah, that does look kind of painful. I like how impish the Jester seems. Makes sense. What with him being a Jester and everything.
Ambushed by foul invention.
A good start. I'm doing pretty good considering that it's Monday. I'm doing pretty good. Ooh, an animalistic shrine in the very first room. I'll take it. How are you, Alice? Of course, it's the Easter weekend coming up, so I've got a short week. I don't have to work Friday, and I don't have to work next week Monday, so yeah, feeling pretty good about myself. Or my situation, anyway.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Okay, no fights yet.
Watch your step.
Oh, I haven't heard that line before. That was very ominous. Watch your step. I really hate these swine tours. We should probably debuff this damage. I'm glad we've reached the high point of your Monday, finally. No, you're messing everything up!
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
We messed up. Should I try and rearrange? I think I should. Oh, that works. Get it moved him back. Yep, that'll do. Could have done without the stun though. I'll take the hits. While I reshuffle. I'm pretty sure I turned off achievements to get these mods working, but it was worth it.
Blow to body and brain. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I get the feeling the Plague Doctor was inspired by the Pyro from Team Fortress 2 somehow. Just a theory, though. It's those big heals I want to encourage in the Darkest Dungeon.
Is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And now for the curtain call. That wasn't nearly as much damage as I was hoping for. Welp. Friday is your last meatless Friday. Ah. So I'm assuming that means meat's okay after the end of this week. What's the first thing you're gonna eat? I would suggest beef. I know we're kind of in a pork kind of mood at the moment, but
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Heal bleed on self.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Of course, where I work, things tend to get a little bit busier around Easter time. So it's a short week, but it's going to be probably a more busy week. But we'll be fine. Some serious de-stressing. Can't bleed a Skelly. Oh, that doesn't actually bleed him. And neither of them are Eldritch, so let's just debuff that guy. That'll do nicely.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
It'll definitely be ham on Easter, but it's usually lasagna on Saturday. I can get behind that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Well, they started out pretty bad, but
Packs
we seem to
laden
be
with
recovering
loot,
slightly.
often low on supplies.
And there's a corpse eater. Oh crap, I forgot to rearrange people's positions. Damn it. Beef in addition to tasty sauce, pasta and cheese. You can't go wrong, really. God, there's like a horse skull in there somewhere.
How quickly the tide turns.
Soothe yourself.
Their
of that
cursed
thing.
champion falls. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm really starting to see the benefits of
Trifling
blight.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I have been converted to dots. What can we dispose of? Nothing really. I'll swap the onyx for the crests, I guess. Oh, I should have just done this. Ugh. Never mind. Back to the entrance, and then we'll swing back around. What's in the creepy books? Nothing much. Just an unsettling passage. There was just like a deleted paragraph of Twilight in there or something. Whereas that one is nothing, just a journal. Okay. Manslayer. That's a good one. Oh, and these two stealthed pigman. What? These two stealthed pigmen happen to be standing in the perfect location for a zealous accusation. Fancy that. Begone, shades!
Exposed to a killing blow.
Did I do anything interesting on Sunday? No. I pretty much just moped. I moped around. As I am wont to do. In a lot of ways, Sunday is worse than Monday. Because you've got the anticipation. Monday's not nearly as bad as Sunday makes it seem it is. Hello, Alicia, welcome back. That really isn't worth it. I should just damage boost.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, don't you worry about me moping.
A death by inches.
I'm a professional moper.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll probably end up getting rid of that gem, but never mind. Aha! See, that was easy. Good tea. Spotted Fever has made a comeback. Lethargy, I can relate. Flagellant, I can't really relate to. But you never know, the night is young.
The twisting tunnels no longer exhale the toxic stench of degeneracy.
When they take Twitter offline. Twisting tunnels no longer exude the foul stench of degeneracy. Okay, so we've got our level 6s. Now what we have to do is make sure they're in prime condition. Winded kind of sucks, but I can make do with it. We want to make sure Manslayer... No, Manslayer's not that great. I thought it was going to be better than that. Yeah. I'm also a pro at lethargy, yes. You'd be amazed at the number of talents I have that I could do at a professional level. Procrastination. Crying. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I was joking. Not about the procrastination, though. The yips sucks. But everything else is... He's got the disease, though, hasn't he? Blight resist. I don't think there's any poison. Hello, Phil Desot. Welcome. Cos. Or some say Cosm. Aou, etc. Manslayer is fantastic, though. Spelt in that leet speak way. Is that... That's the guy who does the video game YouTube poops, isn't he? Not a huge fan of those. Phil Desot, if you would like a character named after you, just say so. Name your class. Isn't he Alicia? Manslayer? I swear to God. Unless there's two people who use that same username, which I wouldn't be surprised at. We should cure spotted fever, I guess. It's really not a huge deal. Oh, you are talking about the Game of Poops guy. They're okay. They were better before. They've decreased in quality somewhat. Report to the ship ASAP. Well, bang, okay. Oh, the Jester, we really need to cure some of this. You like Femme Barbarian? The Hellion, you mean? We've got one named Hellion. Do you want to be the second named Hellion? I have to reach over my fucking microphone to type. Oh, come on. Okay. Congratulations, you exist in the world. I'll take you on adventures. Right, the Jester... Hysterical blindness sucks, and lethargy also sucks. I want to get rid of both of those. I'd rather get rid of lethargy, seeing as that's a constant debuff, whereas that's only if stress is above 70. Segway we're not going to take, but I want to cure bad humours anyway, because you can't have a tank with minus 20% HP. Don't worry, Phil Desot. Everyone in chat deserves their own character, if there's space, and somehow I don't see myself getting a full roster's worth of people in chat tonight, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, I don't consider myself a YouTube poop connoisseur by any stretch of the imagination. I've got my favourites, and he's just not one of them. But I know what you mean, he's kind of, yeah. He's got that weird, overly promoty kind of YouTube-y, you know, like, top 10 list, number 8 will blow your mind. Oh, the stream's lagging because of high quality. Ah, that sucks. How do I undo that? How do I change? I don't think I can now. Maybe I can. Maybe I can decrease the quality somehow. Or maybe it's too late. Nah. I'd have to turn off the stream to change settings. Sorry, Phil Desot. I hope it improves. If not, I completely understand. You will live on as Femme Barbarian number 2. I think we're okay. Your kind guy girls like such kind guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. I should probably get out and meet some then. We've got some low-level characters we can take while we wait for people to get cured of their STDs and stuff. We'll have Return of the Mac. Phil Desot, you will come with us on your maiden voyage. I think we don't have any... Oh, we're going to have to take a religious healer, though. I don't think... No, Poncarden will come with us. Okay, and we can take Warsey as well. Because we don't have any religious nut jobs on this excursion who are werewolf-phobic. Fucking bigots. A short little dungeon. Complete all of the room battles. Easy money. Let's do it.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Look how pretty the Hellions' eyes are. Oh god. Okay, that's great. Good start. It seems to be becoming a tradition that the first thing I do as soon as I enter one of these dungeons is I step on a trap. That's how you know I have been blessed for the excursion. Okay, we're not touching that. We've got too much to do.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, the Hellions the only one with anime eyes. I don't understand why. Maybe it's because she's kawaii. I'm not from the United States, no. I am from the United Kingdom. The others are gone. They were victims of a malevolent transformation. Their scales had rotted to soft, vulnerable flesh, slowly suffocating without gills. The worst was their eyes. Kawaii, ugu, close set and forced to squint through fleshy slits. I shudder recalling the horrific and sugoi unclean warmth of their blood as I rinsed my talons. I nearly retched. May death grant them soft mercy. I'm going to try and take some of these journal snippets back. Oh, another one. These dark caves drip with an overabundance of humidity, beyond my threshold of comfort. I nearly broke my ankle on the rocks, made slick with some ubiquitous slime. The pools stir and slosh with no visible cause, and the shadows beyond torchlight seem to grow and shrink of their own accord. Hopefully we can unlock some new lore snippets if we take these ones home.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Chain whip!
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I didn't realize that we had this buff. I really should pay more attention.
Begone, fiend. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Hopefully this should be a breeze. Oh, I said it now.
As victories mount, so too
But with the
will
damage buff.
resistance.
This is like a short apprentice dungeon. I feel confident enough in saying that this is going to be easy. And I don't regret it. And I haven't jinxed it. It's true. Oh, I've gone and done it. Look what you've gone and did.
Another one falls.
The googly eye mod is so natural looking, I almost didn't notice it at first. It's surprisingly well done, isn't it?
Give them no quarter.
I need to plug whoever did this mod. It's on the Steam Workshop.
Executed with impunity.
But if you just search eyes, then it's like the first thing that comes up. Can't reach. Can't reach that though. Ha!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The point is to make them look goofy, so they're too realistic, these eyes. All this is doing is drawing me further into the world. I'm too immersed. Man, this guy's reading some bad books. Just the tank sees a bunch of worms and he's like, "Ooh!" Runs to the back of the line. What a hero. Let's see if the werewolf has some cool eyes. Of course he does. Oh shit, you can't do much from here. Never mind. Whoop-ah! Forward. At the expense of the tank again.
Back to the pit.
I don't think I just act. Fraggin'!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
God, that's, the eyes make this even scarier.
Obliterated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We'll keep going. Well, we have the advantage here. We might as well press on. For funsies. If nothing else. come over here. Hello.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The werewolves look so panicked with those eyes. Oh wow, I can't actually do much. I guess we hope that doesn't cause bleed. Good. That caused bleed. Cool.
Decimated.
And you will die now.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
What do I do for Easter? Nothing.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
If someone buys me chocolate, I will eat it. But that's the extent of my activities for Easter.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
The rule.
Some experiments
I'm one of those people
should
who
have
celebrates
never happened.
holy days
You are doing just work, ending them.
on the express condition that I get time off work. In this case I do, so I celebrate Easter. Congratulations,
I
Phil
can
the Sops,
still
you
see
survived
their
your first
angry
dungeon.
faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Right, now that we've got some diseases out of the way. Who was the one? Someone had really bad diseases that I wanted to take with me. I swear it was the Jester, but he seems fine now. Oh, everybody's good. I'll buy you chocolate. I'll even throw in the dishcloth I'm working on right now. Oh my god! Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take them both. Plus, don't forget it's my birthday coming up soon, so... need some birthday presents from you guys. Not really, obviously. Everyone have... yeah, we can just stress relieve the main team now. I think Haleka will only gamble. Arundel is whipped. Sandman has the yips. They don't have a lot of stress, but I really, really want them to be completely stress-free before we do this. Seeing as stress was the main reason. God, that's just a waste of money. Stress was the main reason we failed last time. I'd send you some of my Easter dinner, but I don't think it would fare very well in the mail. No, probably not. But I appreciate the thought all the same. Oh boy. The swine god. Let's not do that. Let's do another short one while we wait for our main men to prepare. Also, we need to upgrade them, so we should stop spending money now. We'll take our main guys again. By main, I mean secondary, except Pontcarden will no longer go to low-level ones because he's a dick now, which means we have to take... Why does she have shades? Why does she have shades? Is she blind? Are those blind people glasses, or are they cool guy glasses? Either way, I love it. She has a disease. Okay, she's faithless, so surely you'd think she would let the werewolf in. Nope. In which case, instead of the werewolf, we'll take Corbière. Because Faintree sucks. Antiquarians suck. I want to be perfectly clear. You'd even send a little extra ham for Pepper to nibble on. Oh, she would be so happy with you. I found her sitting on top of the fridge today. I went to the kitchen, I opened the fridge, and I felt movement above my head, and I looked up, and she was there. She's a little scamp. She likes to climb things. Little paper. I think we're just good to go like this. Let's just do it. Let's try not to blow too much money. She wants to feel tall.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
I can imagine it gets quite frustrating having to look up at people all the time. Not that I would know, being painfully average height. I look directly into everybody's eyes. All the time. That adorable little scamp. Alright, let's stun the big guy. Oh, he's got quite a high stun resist. Let's stun the other one. Faith's so bright, gotta wear shades. Lucky I'm so short. I'm sure being short has its advantages. I mean, if video games, movies, cartoons, and every media ever has taught me anything, it's that people who are small can fit into tight spaces. So you can always crawl through an air duct or something. Just poke his dead body. The grave robber is so shifty. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. I apologize for the penetrating stare. It won't happen again.
Annihilated. Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I think being short is a good... Really, I think all features are good features. I think everyone looks good in their own special way.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Except for these mushroom guys. If you have a mushroom for a head, maybe I won't be taking you out to dinner anytime soon. come on. Maybe you take your goddamn sunglasses off. She's too cool for ghoul.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Press this advantage.
No love for the
Give them no
unfortunate
quarter.
fungi-headed. Well, you'd have to be a really good conversationalist if you had a mushroom for a head. If you could be a conversationalist at all. I forget what this does. Is this stress relief? Let's try and get Philtosop to sort it out. No. Gets rid of negative quirks. One day I will remember that. One day. She didn't really think this through, did she, Sunglasses in a dungeon?
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
I mean, for some people,
Malformed,
style
witnessing
is everything. So, I guess she's just one of those people now. Dig up the grave, nothing bad could possibly happen. And it didn't.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Well done looting that dead body. I was very impressed. Stun the poison spider, shall
The
we?
match is struck. A blazing star is born. Another one falls. Executed with impunity. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I don't think anyone has any move skills here. Might equip that just to make space if I need it though.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I tried my new mug yesterday. Ooh, how did it go?
Eradicated.
Was it everything we dreamed it would be?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's cut back on the torch usage, I think.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I think I'm getting so into the habit of keeping the torches fully lit all the time, and I really don't need to.
Back to the pit.
You tried to rate it on the Geobotnik
Remind
scale of
yourself
mugs?
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
At this point, I think you've done more thinking into that scale than I have. Oh, we need bandages for this, don't we? I remembered! Let's poke it anyway. Cool. See, keeping it a dim light, I think, is a good place to be. Please leave my tank alone. He's been through enough today. I mean, look at him.
Their cursed champion falls.
Like a sack of potatoes. Ooh, a troubling effigy. I love troubling effigies. Let's burn it. Let's anti-venom it. It's holy water, isn't it? It's got to be holy water. Let's just touch it. Big surprise. I'd say overall it rates a 3.5 out of 4 cups of Joe. Oh, perfect. Yes. Of course that should be the measurement. Why didn't I think of that?
Be gone, fiend.
Alice, you definitely need a major research credit on this paper. Okay. But that's pretty good for a mug. 3.5 out of 4, I gotta say.
Ornaments. Neatly ordered. Lovingly admired.
I mean, I'd classify that as near perfect. Did I already use a key? Who cares? Let's get out!
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Ooh.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Thank you, I could use the credit. It's publish or perish out there. I know which one I'm doing. Oh my god, we're actually getting close to having to go into the darkest dungeon. I don't wanna. I'm not ready. Alright, let's I want everyone to be fully upgraded, so we might not be in there just yet. Oh, and Arundel and Sandman are actually still in wherever the hell they are, so... And Arundel is the one who needs all the fucking upgrades, I think. Faleka could use a boost to Abyssal Artillery. And he's got... Yeah, we can upgrade his weapons as well. The Mentor's Skull and Dark Inquisition. Sandman's got level 5 everything. Zombie Alice has level 5 everything. So it's just Arundel now. I imagine that it's a mug with a winking, smiling cartoon of me on it. Oh, I really wish this existed now. I really wish this was a thing. Make this happen. I need fan art, goddammit. For all of my 3 regular viewers. I'm giving you homework. We're running out of low-level characters. Oh, bad humours. Damn it. And everyone who's left has terrible diseases as well. Like, terrible diseases. Oh my god. We're actually getting to the point where we're going to have to go into a harder dungeon just to thin the herd a little bit. Hope some people die off. Well, that's one way to get things moving, I suppose. Who shall we kill? Which boss should we go for? We've got the Fulminating Prophet, the Brigand 12-pounder, or the Alluring Siren. I'm feeling Fulminating Prophet. And we'll try and take some of our level 5s to this one. But I can't draw. I understand. I'm just joking. Not everyone... You don't have to do this. Just your presence at the stream is enough for me. Oh, they're level 5, but their weapons... Their weapons... Corbier's okay. No, Marchmain, not Corbier. All these French names. Might have to spend a little bit of money here. That's fine. At least you get to practice your French accent. Oh, Corbière. No, I can't do it. My throat's sensitive. You should rename Alice 2 to Kawaii Alice. If Alice is okay with that, I am more than willing. Alright, let's sell that. And that. And that. Heavy boots. And the elephant. Paralyzed Crest. And that should be enough money, hopefully. How can I say no to that? Consider it done. Where'd you go? Okay, if Kawaii Alice dies, we need a new prefix. Ooh, Ballas. You're not Ballas. Aleki. Fucking Christ. Try typing over a microphone that's suspended on this stupid... What'd you call it? Mic stand. Kawaii Alice. Done. Okay, let's try and kill this boss. The party's not fully outfitted with trinkets. Well, let's see to that, shall we? 4 dodge, 1 speed. I'd rather he gets the protection. Highwayman. Plus to ranged skills. Yep. No. Changed my mind. At the very last second. Feather Crystal. And Gambler's Charm, because he's a highwayman, and that's in character. Corbière, or Corbière. Zutalor. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't do it. That. And that. And you get... I keep reading that as Eldritch Killing License. Like some kind of Cthulhu James Bond situation. License to kill Eldritch beings. Or something. There we go. Trinkets outfitted. Are you happy now, game? Also, we have Unspeakable Commune, which will be useful so we won't get ambushed in the night. That should be enough, I hope. Does Pepper ever try to attack your mic stand? No.
Be silenced.
Luckily.
But doing so proved
it's more
maddeningly impossible. How had he survived
horizontal.
the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back? How had he returned time and time again to rouse the townfolk with his wild speculations and prophecies?
I forgot about this guy. I thought this was going to be the Necromancer for some reason.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
I think we can safely assume he's going to be over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Yep. Oh, thank God he didn't take that. Oh, the highwayman looks really worried. Okay, we're gonna need to do better than that.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches. Confusion, nerves, and panic.
His protection is not that high, but it makes a huge difference. Uscarits kill the gargoyle.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Missed opportunity for one of the leopard's eyes to actually be hanging out of his head, but maybe that's going a bit too far.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, this isn't a very damage-based party layout. I might regret this when it actually comes to the boss. Could be in for some bad times.
How quickly the tide turns. Precision and power.
I like that last Guardian thing you posted on Twitter with Pepper. She's so lovable. Isn't she, though? Yeah, I've been thinking about The Last Guardian a lot since I finished playing it, because it legit made me cry at the end.
Another one falls.
One of the few games that has managed to do that.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I feel like it hits home with people who have had pets. Like, if you've lost a pet, if a pet's died on you, or if a pet's, like, run away, I feel like The Last Guardian will hit you harder. No spoilers, although just from that there's two options of what you think is going to happen at the end of the game.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
But if you haven't played it, I heartily recommend it. Very good.
Eradicated. Obliterated.
Ooh.
Success so clearly in view.
Extremely
or is it
valuable.
Merely a trick of the light?
I think we're going to have to drop a bandage for that. Yep. And I do so gladly. That's usually what happens with pets in games and movies, so no real spoiler. That's the thing. When they announced The Last Guardian, it was like, oh, you're this boy and you have this wonderful relationship with an animal throughout the whole game. And it's like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen at the end of the game? Honestly now. There's only two options here. Either the animal dies or the boy dies. Cast your bets.
A handsome reward.
I'm not
for
going to
a
say
task
what actually
well
happens,
performed.
but it is definitely worth playing. Whether you think you know what's going to happen or not. Now this cures something. I don't think it's diseases, it might be quirks, in which case we really want the leper to get that sorted out. Or maybe it's just a buff for a lot of damage. I hate when people use animals in their stories as plot devices to just die and advance the story. Yeah. I do too. I can't think of many where that I've seen or played where that's actually happened. Oh, John Wick. That's one. most games I've played, the dog's actually been like, the developers have tried to make it like a... If there's an animal, not just a dog or whatever, but they've tried to make it part of like the gameplay, so it actually does something.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I've listened to a lot of creepypastas. Yeah, maybe not the best place to look for kindness to animals. Fucking anybody can write a
Confidence
creepypasta.
surges as the enemy crumbles. Destroyed. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, Pepper knows. She's on that window ledge enough to know if she messes anything up. I'm gonna give her the back of my hat. No, I'm joking, of course. She's just careful. Creepypastas aren't kind to cats. Generally speaking, no. I mean, if you want something scary to happen, it's not going to involve like a playtime with kittens. I Am Legend does that.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I mean, yes, obviously, the fact that the dog is there and the dog dies is supposed to make you sad. And it's supposed to elicit an emotional response, and I'm sure that's one of the main reasons the dog's there.
A decisive pummeling.
But the dog is like his, you know, his only living companion. There's a lot of... I don't know. I don't think the I Am Legend dog is specifically plot device. Kill the dog, audience feels sad. It is definitely used as a plot point, obviously, considering what happens next.
Their cursed champion falls.
I love that film, by the way. Really good movie. There's no dog in the source material. I have no doubt that there is a boardroom somewhere where they were thinking of things to do with the I Am Legend movie.
Maintain the offensive.
And they were sitting around in their suits, smoking their cigars, drinking their scotch.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And like, you know, like, we should have a dog, and he's gonna die at the end of the movie. It's gonna be really sad. I have no doubt that's what happened. But just because they put one in there doesn't mean that that's, you know, it was like this heartless ploy. You know, it worked, in my opinion. That's a pretty good use. Is the dog's name Sam in that film? Because he's like a character in his own right. I can't do a Don Wilson impression anymore. Not right now, anyway. My throat's pretty raw still.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
No coughing for you. No voices for you tonight, young man. Oh, but Mom. I can't help it. I've been talking a lot today. Oh shit, we need to camp.
A spark without kindling. Is
Okay.
a goal without hope.
Sam's not just a cute doggo that's there just cause. Yeah, he's got like a purpose to be there. I don't doubt that it was like, we should have a dog in the film because people like dogs and then we can kill the dog and people will be sad. There's like, that is a big part of it, I'm sure, but it works anyway, in spite of that. Okay, so we're going to prevent nighttime ambushes unless someone else has a better way of doing that that doesn't cause stress. which the bandit does. So, and it costs the same. It costs a little bit more time though. Let's use other things and see how far we get. Dark Strength, 1 companion plus 20 damage. $18, $29, $10, $15. We should give the leper the damage boost. Unparalleled finesse could be useful. Okay, so yeah, we'll use Unparalleled Finesse. That will give us 3 left. Three left or 2 left. There's nothing else to really spend it on, though. You need more tea and someone to pat you on the head fondly. I wouldn't say no. Lemon and honey and tea. I don't have any lemon. I do have honey, though. That is a possibility. I will seriously consider doing that after the stream is over. Bandit Sense. And then we'll just pilfer a couple of times. Except we can't do that again. So that's it. Long distance head pats. I can almost feel it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Shouldn't really be fucking around with Iron Maidens just before the boss, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. So we got dim light, pluses to dodge and scouting. We should go in full, because that's plus dodge scouting. Holy Water, the leper, who's going to be my main source of damage here. I can't remember what this boss is. I'm sure I've built this strategy completely wrong, because there is no strategy. But let's do it anyway.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
I forgot about this. Yep. We get a lot of money for destroying the pews, I seem to remember. Somehow I think he'd be immune to being pulled, yeah. Let's try and take out the pews. I'm going to regret this. We're not going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try it anyway. Don't stun the healer. Please don't stun the healer. Oh my god. One down. If that ever crits, it's bad news. 2 heals off before that happens again? I don't think so. Come on, big heal, big heal.
Vigor is restored.
Not quite enough, but I'll take it. Okay. We can do this. Oh, 1 HP left. Try and cause bleed on him. Get some damage on him while we can. Oh, I need big heals than that, please. Nice. Now we just have to take him down. Hopefully destroying all the pews won't put him into some kind of rage mode. We really have to heal the leper really, really badly. It's not enough. He's going to be on death's door next round. Unless we can kill the boss before then. Oh no. Oh god. Come on, come on, come on. This is hair raising. I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh yes! Impressive. Impressive. Okay, I think we're safe.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
And all those consecrated people, look at that! Oh, so much money! I did that thing where you could play with the foreground, background perspective and patted your cam image head. Thank you. I really did feel it. That video of Pepper being cute also showed me how neat you keep your room. I'm impressed. I always keep my house in presentable order. Oh, we should use one of those, actually. 1 or 2 of those. We passed a couple of treasure chests, but I don't really want to go back for them. Greater riches were never witnessed. Greater riches? How badly did I slur that? Be honest. Greater witches were never witnessed.
They meet in secret, that none may know the horrifying depths of their enquiries.
While strange utterances and unsettling chants typically characterize such events, we have been assured there is no real danger present in the rituals themselves. Weird council. I think that means if we have the occultists hang around, they'll automatically gain a level or something. Marchmain is now Legend Leper. Oh yeah, I'm also jealous. I'm a fucking slob. Well, if it makes you feel any better, my room does get a lot messier on weekdays. It's only I tidy my room on Friday or Saturday. And then it's lovely and tidy on Sunday, and then it slowly becomes a crap pile again over the week. So it's Monday at the moment, so it's not too bad, but trust me, it'll get there. I'm just too tired with work. I don't even work full days. I feel so guilty saying, oh, work is so stressful and tiring. But it is. Sandman! He's gone. Where's he gone? No! He's gone on a personal vision quest. God fucking damn it. He was integral to my plans. God damn it, Sandman. Can't believe it. Well, at least we can level up the Jester, I suppose. So I'm still gonna have his attacks be based off of Finale, I think. He's mainly going to be there for stress relief, so that's the important one. Although on second thought, I don't think we're really going to be able to, I don't know. There's so much stress flying around in the Darkest Dungeon. I think there's pretty much every single turn he's going to be doing that. I don't think we're going to have time to build up the Finale damage boosts. Maybe we should just stick to Inspiring Tune and Harvest. That way at least he can bleed some points if on the off chance he doesn't have to cure any stress. Because everything else moves him around, or is for the express purpose of building up Finale damage. Battle Ballad is good. That pretty much cements his position at position 3, though. Jester needs more music lessons. He's not going to learn solo, he's only learning Inspiring Tune for now. Well, we can't go into Darkest Dungeon yet because we have to wait for Sandman to come back. Of course, we could always take in someone else, but Sandman's the main bleed heal, and there's going to be a lot of bleed as well. Because we'll use up all the bandages straight away. I'm going to just boost his non-Finale abilities for now. And then if I change my mind, I can always upgrade later. Now we'll give him some new gear. Masterwork, Sickle, and Fine Loot. Slash and Solo. Oh, nice. And the Cruelest Crown. I say wait on him, he seems kind of essential. I'm sure I can do it without him. It's just... there's so much bleed, and no other character can cure bleed like that, I don't think. Actually, I'm sure another character can cure bleed like that, but not one that I don't have leveled up sufficiently, and then we'll be here for another week. Okay, let's get a quick easy one done if we can. Really need to heal some of this fucking shit though. We've got a bit of a tank shortage at the moment. Not that we need a tank necessarily. We could fight another boss. I get the feeling I'm not going to have enough time to go into Darkest Dungeon now that Sandman's gone walkabout. So, we might as well just try to take on another boss, see if we can make some more money. Make a little bit more progress. Everyone did quite well there. My main dudes. We pretty much tore that guy apart. I'm quite happy with how that went. Holy Orders would be very useful for the Darkest. Let's go for this one. Let's try and take on the Siren. And I'll take the same guys we took last time. Got 2 level 6 fucking lepers. We've got enough money to... We might as well level up these secondary guys a bit more. Zack isn't here, but we'll take him with us anyway. He's a damage machine. Cowman. The dog is the one with the eyes. Oh, but if Cowman died, it would be an awful way to end the evening. I'm too scared to take Calfman anywhere. Cowman and Calfman. Because if that dog dies, I'll have to stop playing Darkest Dungeon. I will give up. It won't be worth it anymore. It's just too upsetting. Let's... We'll take Wadded. No. Yes, we will. Because Kawaii Alice has the runs. That's not very kawaii. And we'll take Pontcarden. Jesus Christ. These guys are woefully underprepared for everything I'm putting them through. It's too much to do. So much to do, so little time. While driving down the shore Saturday, I remembered some more dominant recessive qualities if you'd like to see if you have any of them. Shoot. Go for it. You got all the dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Oh god, I need to play Metal Gear Solid again soon. It's just been too long. Alright, this will probably take us to the end of the stream. Let's finish this off with a boss. And then next time I stream Darkest Dungeon, we will be dungeon. Darkly. Maybe. We'll definitely go into the Darkest Dungeon on Friday. There's now literally no chance that that will not happen. But I very much would like to stream something else. Nailed it. There's smooth chin versus cleft chin. I don't know. What do you think? I guess there's a kind of a mark in the middle. It's funny, I can't actually... I'm seeing myself, but my eyesight is terrible, so I can't really see. I can't think of my own face unless I'm looking at it. Does that mean I have a brain tumor?
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
Malign inspiration. I think you have a slight cleft chin, unless that's a scar. I'm pretty sure it's a dip.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Ooh, the boss could be anywhere. I'm guessing it's over there. So we'll head over there first. The fucking Arbalest looks so worried.
Ornaments, neatly ordered, lovingly admired.
Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk, but soon we came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes crafted by the pigmen. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. It cradled a pulsing red orb glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert Berlin and I hesitated, but thrice-damned Messiah, driven by crazed impulse, thrust his torch into a hidden receptacle and thus sealed our fate.
We've read thrice-damned Messiah probably about thrice-damned times now. But hopefully I will take that back and we can not ever read it ever again. You've got the recessive one. It's a flaw in the way your face grew in utero. Well, thanks! I just immediately fuck up my whole party composition. Good start. No offense, it's a cool flaw. None taken. I would hardly say flawless. Thank you all the same. Fucking thrice-damned Vizier. And his thrice-damned torch thrusting.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, for God's sake. Straight versus bent or curved pinky fingers. I don't know what this could be a pose. This is the official salute of the channel now. I think that's straight. This is not rude. Oops. Am I dominant in that one? Am I dominant in anything?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Shake your hands out a little, then hold your whole hand up. If that helps at all. That's a lot of stress for just passing a turn.
Eradicated. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I now find myself back in the Warrens, among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too severe to allow the completion of my task. Thus the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there is a ring in my pocket. Where it came from I cannot begin to guess, though it bears the sigil of the estate's ancestral owner. Very curious. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Oh, man. No! Don't get tetanus. Never mind. Curved, I think. No! You might be right. Recessive again. How many ways am I recessive?
Decimated. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
See, on the one hand, all the recessive genes sounds like a bad thing, but then Solid Snake was the one who had all the recessive genes. And that guy's pretty cool.
Obliterated. Well struck.
Oh man, dishing out the hurts. Oh. No, that wouldn't have cured bleed, we're fine.
Their formation is broken.
You're unique,
Maintain
Tom.
the offensive.
Oh, I want to keep the journal snippets. We'll leave that. It's fine. We'll come back for the chest, maybe. Oh, jute tapestry again. Yes. All this cash. Have to get rid of the jade for that. Just because they're recessive doesn't make them bad or less desirable. I know. I'm just joking. That's one of the major plot holes in
Annihilated.
Metal Gear. Liquid Snake is like, oh, you got all of them dominant genes, that makes me inferior. That's his whole motivation, to be a bad guy who wants to, like, nuke China. And it's wrong. Am I colorblind? No. brown hair and eyes is a dominant trait, and I don't have either. I think blue eyes is recessive, isn't it? I think I remember reading that somewhere. Forgot about the healers. Yeah, it is, yeah. I thought so. Oh, let's make sure this guy doesn't survive the round.
Destroyed.
Blonde hair is also recessive. So the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Ubermensch. Not based on science, then. Eye color and hair color aren't quite the same as these traits. They're dependent on multiple genes. Alice, you know a lot about genes. Are you in fashion?
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Of course, I'm quite thin, so I got all of the skinny genes. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm in a punny mood today, I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's a condition. Oh wow, he didn't heal. Fishy fool. I took a lot of science courses in college. I can't remember anything I learned about science. Then again, it was secondary school or high school that I last did any science, so didn't mean to hew, meant to just chop, but never mind. For some reason, the only thing I remember about biology, about any of the biology I took, is what vasodilation and vasoconstriction are. And I think that's because it was my sister asked me about it when she was going through, like a couple of years later when she was going through the same subject as I was. And she needed to like revise for a test or something. And that was the only thing I knew.
This expedition at least promises success.
So I know what vasodilation and vasoconstriction are. That's my biological expertise. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, if you say so. I believe you. Should be able to make enough space. We eat 4 little meals here. I forget what this does. Hopefully it gives me some kind of buff. Yep, damage buff. Although damage buffs might not be a good idea considering we're going up against the Siren. And she's going to just be turning my people against each other. But oh well, we'll find out.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, who we got? That's the prevents nighttime ambush. That's really it. If we do Unspeakable Commune, we'll give Dark Strength to Zack. And we'll also give Zack Planned Takedown. Just in case the Siren is size 2. I really don't think she is, but... And then we'll give the Arbalest Restring Crossbow. That way, Zack's going to lose a couple of points of damage to bleed, but only for the next couple of steps outside of the camp. I'm a hopeless nerd like that. I even audited a science class for non-science majors, even though I was a science major at the time.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I think the Siren is size 2, but I could be wrong. I guess we're going to find out. I mean, I hope we're going to find out. I'm not sure if the boss is actually going to be in this next room. Because we didn't scout it. And we have to kill these guys.
Powerful blow.
Oh, I was worried about that. Never mind. I miss being in school, I love learning. It's funny how much you miss it once you're out of it. Like, you'd think, when you're there, it's like, I'd rather be at home playing video games. And now that I'm at home playing video games, it's like, wow. Really wish I actually knew how to do things.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. Let's do this.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
How big is she? Doesn't say. Oh well. I just realised she's in position 1. Which means we're barely going to be able to do anything to her. Oh, we can still hit her from here, that's good. Bam!
A devastating blow.
Oh, shut my mouth! Ugh. Oh, she's Eldritch. Bam! Oh shit, I forgot about that.
The blood
quickens.
Not being colorblind is a dominant trait, even though being colorblind is a very common trait for guys. I didn't know that. Shit. Oh well. No! Oh, God, I fucking hate these enemies. Testicle face is the worst. Whoa! Zack is really good at resisting that. My guys are being surprisingly strong-willed. Oh fuck, he even guarded the mark! I didn't even know they could do that. Never mind. You get marked, for God's sake. My guys are thinking with their heads, not their loins. This pleases me. As for you, Wadded. Good. You proved yourself. Just kill it.
Hideous matriarch, vile queen of the aquatic depths. She has no place in the sane world.
Agreed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Drifter's buckle's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not worth any money anyway. Success! What a successful stream this has been. We didn't make it into the Darkest Dungeon, but we got some serious shit done. More level 6s for the meat grinder. Love interest. In town will only visit the brothel for stress relief. It's all of that. It's all of that siren business.
Life. The greatest treasure of all.
We can resurrect somebody. Holy shit. We can get one of our level 6 Vestals back. I'll have to tell someone to hit the road though, I think. Alicia, I can't. It won't let me. I can only resurrect one of these 3 people. I'm sorry. If I could, you'd be my #1 choice. Trust me. But Baliol is a level 6 Vestal, which is extremely valuable. I think, yeah, I've got to get rid of somebody else. One of my other Vestals. One of my other crappy. Can't get rid of Fildesot. I don't think they're in chat anymore, but just in case they come back, it would be rude otherwise. Let's get rid of Linum. Sorry, Linum. Bye.
Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man.
Survival of the fittest, I'm afraid.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
She has risen from the grave and Sandman is still missing. So that gives us something to work towards. Next time. Okay. I think that's it for the night, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. Sorry we didn't make it into the Darkest Dungeon again, but next time there's literally no excuse. We've got all these level 6s, we've got everyone's upgraded. The only thing we're waiting for is for our Plague Doctor to come home, and then that'll be it. And yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tuesday is one of my days off. I'll be back on Wednesday, probably playing more Doom, which I'm also extremely enjoying, so I hope to see you guys then. If not, then I'll catch you some other time. That's it. Have a good rest of your night, guys. I'll catch you Wednesday.